Yo, what's going down, Commanders? Hope everyone's doing well. There's a little bit of update notes. We probably won't be going live tonight, but I do want to read through a few of them, mainly the Prometheus. What I want to ask you is, if you like these kind of videos, can you give it a thumbs up? If you don't, give it a thumbs down, so I sort of get an idea of where I am with them. Other than that, I'm going to move on to the Prometheus. Not really looking forward to this. Nothing that Kixeye's put out within that unique space of the Shadow Ops units has been any good in months and months and months, maybe even years. So we've got the Prometheus, and that is the standard Prometheus right there. It's faction corpus, type unique air, weapon type cannon, and it's variable. I don't know what that means, variable. I think it might change weapons depending on what it's shooting. If it's shooting ground, it'll be a cannon. If it's shooting air, it'll be something else. Weapon tech variable, again, they keep using that word. Targets ground and air, damage type burst, and again, variable. Size 600, I don't believe that's before reductions. So it should go down to about 460, whatever it is, 62, I think. Hit points at level 1 is 35 million. Or health points. Health points at level 20 is 50 million. So we haven't got the stats for the Omega version just yet. DPS at level 1 is 1,622,266. DPS at level 20 is 2,385,686. Speed is very slow, 2. Let's hope they give him a decent tech. Max range is 650. Talent at level 1. Each Series 3 corpus unit increases damage dealt and damage and reduces damage taken by 1%. That is the biggest cop-out I've ever seen in my fucking life. Very poor talent. Boring talent, to state the least. Anyway, level 11 increases capacity by 1,000. Now, I don't know what that means. If anyone's asked that question over on Discord or spoke to one of the not moderators, but the game team or Drake, whoever, and you've found out what that capacity by 1,000 means, please can you leave a comment in the description below, and we can sort of get an idea what that means. Anyway, plus 50% damage dealt and plus 25% damage reduction for spawning units or spawned units. So it looks like it has got spawned units. What this is telling me, unless the spawn units are controllable, rival turrets may come back into the game. I think. Obviously, we'll find out tomorrow or over the next week or so. Level 20 talent is 50,000 flat damage reduction. Description: hovering over the battlefield lies the pinnacle of human technology. Its artificial warriors forged in the flames of manufacturing bays descend into the battle, onto the battlefield even. To shift the tides of battle, the Prometheus is fitted with technology from borrowed weapon systems that drown its enemies in a rain of fire. Well, it talks a good game. I wonder if it is a fucking good game. It sounds like a load of bollocks to me. I think they could give air 1 million health and it'd still be shit. That's my personal opinion. And especially the air that moves at 2. It's junk. It's absolute junk. But I may be wrong, guys, so don't take my word for it. Or, as always, pick up everything in the game. It may be bugged out. Remember how the Fighter Company was bugged out for about 2 months and we all had fun using it. It may be the same case with this thing. Who knows? Prometheus will be available after earning all parts from Shadow Ops on 17th and 11th. I'm not going to read it out like the Americans do it because it's backwards. I'm just wondering how many people are actually looking forward to getting their hands on this and seeing if it's any good. It's always a gamble. It ain't a gamble no more with Kixeye. We should have learnt by now that these Shadow Ops uniques are generally dog shit. There hasn't been a good one since Asmodeus and Pathfinder Fighter Company. And even the Fighter Company was only good up until the Kixeye nerfed it. Right, moving forward, so we're going to have a look at I'm going to just scan through this, guys. I'm not going to read it all out. You should be going out and doing a bit of PvP over this weekend. With the repair reduction, it's almost free. And you can do a little jump with your clans and just go and have some fun. I don't know what else to add to this. There is no changes to this, I don't think. That starts tomorrow, 10 AM PST, ends November 21st at 10 AM PST. So that's Tuesday. That's Friday to Tuesday. That's a good number of days. Basically, everything's the same here. Pink bubble after you've hit someone twice. The idiot that gets the #1 spots gets the big dildos, the pink dildos all over his base. You can pick up 1 blood for him every 12 hours plus a little bit of medals if you need them. And the leaderboard is exactly the same, no change in the leaderboard. They could have given us 100 blood for him at this point. It doesn't matter. They ain't putting nothing, very little in the way of stuff in the blood for him exchange. I think the only things you can buy are the Warlord techs, basically. And that's what I'm going to get onto next. We have got the Warlord John schematic dropping tomorrow with Warpath. So I'm going to skip down to that. So this is the Warlord John's schematic that will be dropping tomorrow. You should be able it's available in the bit thorium exchange or blood thorium exchange. So epic bronze tech increases movement speed by 60% and damage reduction by 50 for 10 seconds after taking damage for the first time. Slot private. Advanced energy shields. Effects reduces damage done by 30,000. Slot captain. So this is going to make Johnny even fucking stronger. I ain't even got him 20 yet, I don't think. Master crafted weapons. Effects increase damage done by 30%. Slot commander. Little bit plain Jane, but the Warlord John with his tactics is a very, very powerful unit. So yeah, don't forget to pick these up. I think it tells us here how much they are. Epic charge, Warlord John, 8 thorium, or bit blood thorium. Advanced energy shield, Warlord John, 10 for blood thorium. And master crafted weapons, Warlord John, 12 bit thorium. So don't forget that that will be dropping with Warpath tomorrow, unless Kixeye balls it up. That is. Other than that, guys, I'm going to leave you with it. Hopefully you have some fun over Warpath. It is one of my favourite events. It never used to be, but with the repair reduction, we can go out and just go gun-ho on each other. Have some fun. Just enjoy it. That's all I've got. That's all I've got to say about Warpath. Other than that, guys, stay safe. And we may be live over the weekend. I'm not too sure yet, so keep an eye out for that. Take care all. Bye-bye.